my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining what has been the most beautiful, emotional, and hopeful show we've had in a very long time. We're about to sit down with the legendary former Bafana Bafana striker, Shaun Bartlett. From Cape Town to massive international acclaim, his remarkable career is one for the books. He has inspired many through this journey, and it's not just about scoring goals, which he is pretty good at, but also about inspiring a new generation, more generations, in fact, instilling that hope in each South African. He has been a part of one of the biggest moments for me, certainly in my sporting journey, and I think for all of us, a massive, massive source of hope and inspiration. Shaun, my brother, welcome to the show. Can we give this man a round of applause?
Yeah.
And this is still echoing in my mind from that stadium in 1996. I was there, but I saw those moments. I've been a part of those moments in one small part, but it made me understand what it is to be a South African. When you think about hope, in all of these moments that you've been a part of, what does that mean to you, my friend?
Listen, it's not just about hope. It's that introduction is giving me goosebumps already. But, you know, I think that moment itself was a standout moment in my international career.
Yeah.
You know, for that 747 flying over the stadium and then obviously the end result. But that's what my duty and responsibility were as a footballer, you know. You know, I look at the young people now dancing there. They not a care in the world, just dancing, enjoying themselves.
How good does that
And that's
feel?
what hope is about. You put everything aside and you enjoy what you love doing and you make the best of it. And that, for me, was the pinnacle, you know, of my sporting career.
You live this every single day, and we've heard a lot of talk around the responsibility. You mentioned that responsibility. South Africans are facing a lot at the moment, and it often feels like we don't fully appreciate what it means for a young guy to see someone who looks like him doing what you've done. What does it mean to be able to foster this in the communities that matter to you? How important is it for these young people to see it, to be able to believe it because you've done it before?
I think it's vitally important. You know, I recall a memory where Quinton Fortune and myself were at Old Trafford, and he made a statement, for instance, saying he was standing on one side at Man United, I'm playing for Charlton, and that in itself, it's unimaginable. You know, coming from Factoryton, small little suburb here in Cape Town, and then you find yourself at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And he says, like, I'm looking across and I see him like, how did this happen? You know, he's from Q Town, I'm from Factoryton, and we're standing at the Theatre of Dreams. But that is what's all about. You know, it's having that hope and faith that if I work hard enough, I can get to where maybe he was, Quinton, Benny, Shaun, Lucas. These are the guys, and that's what I'm saying. We've got the responsibility to ensure the next generation have that same hope of achieving, like to say, the world is your oyster.
And now more than ever, we are seeing young South Africans do crazy stuff. Forget about glass ceilings. We're moved beyond that now. Was there a moment for you that fostered that hope within? How were you able to do this when you talk about coming from where you come from? And when people fully appreciate the reality of what that existence is like, what was that turning point for you? Was it a person? Was it a moment? Was it all on you? How were you able to foster that hope?
I think if one person I've got to mention, obviously, is Nelson Mandela. I think he was, you know, the person that not just turned everything around for South Africa, but even I had the privilege of him being at my wedding.
Wow.
Which I think many people don't know about. But, you know, I think he's somebody that obviously, when he comes in a room, he just brings that aura with him that there's something happening. It's always been a personal interaction with him. And I think he was the one person that obviously, for me, changed things around.
Because he saw and knew, I think, what he needed at the time. And he was ruthless about using hope and love and kindness. I love that. Yeah.
Sports.
But that's the thing. So sport has given you these moments, given us these moments. And I can still remember hitting someone with my inflatable in 96 and my mother shouting at me, telling me to behave. But I'm like, I can't. We're going to win this thing. I felt those moments. But there are the 99 moments before that one moment. What has sport given you? What can sport give this country? Because we need to foster that as well. Why is this such a powerful tool, do you think?
Well, like, you know, like Mark and like these young people, now it's entertainment, sports entertainment. And every time, you know, even when I played for Chiefs, I was told, when the team wins, see on a Monday how productive these people are going to work. Because those are the type of things that can make a massive difference for their lifestyle. And for me, that was, like I said, it was a responsibility, but it's something I took with obviously a lot of care, a lot of love, because it's a gift that I got, and I made the best of it.
Well, you've been a gift to us, my friend.
Thanks.
You've been a gift to me personally through some pretty crazy times of my life, dude. That was a crazy time of my life.
Okay.
And you gave me some magical moments. And I would imagine there are millions of South Africans. The first time I saw you step out on an English pitch, dude, you don't know what that did to me. That's like the ninth
giving me
goosebump
goosebumps
moments.
now.
But I've been able to live through these, and young South Africans get to do that now because of what you've done. So thank you. Thank you.
No, I really appreciate the support, and that's the least I can do is make the time for people that supported me throughout my career.
Oh, buddy, we love you, man, because he embodies what it is to be South African. We talk about it as a responsibility, but it's a joy and a love that just needs to come out. Now, I'm hoping that's going to inspire our young Carl to go out there and dominate. He says he can play FIFA, but let's find out if he can do that for real and who ultimately is going to be our champion. Let's take the edge of this World Cup with a little bit of fun. Take a look.